NBA 2K22 on current gen versus NBA 2K22 on next gen 4 months later. I got on current gen for the first time yesterday. My thoughts and what I experienced getting on NBA 2K22 current gen. What's good, AllCity fam? I'm AllCity and thank you for tuning in. As always, before we continue this video, I would love to invite you guys to the #1 NBA 2K22 Discord. If you guys are looking for players to work with on NBA 2K22, join our Discord. We would love to have you. So I'm finally on current gen. You guys have been trying to get me to get on current gen for the absolute longest time. So we out here and I wanted to share my thoughts, what I experienced on NBA 2K22 current gen. Now I gotta say off rip, I thought the menu system was kind of clunky in comparison to next gen. It just seems more aesthetically pleasing. The game overall on next gen seems more aesthetically pleasing, and this may lead other players to believe that they're gonna have a much better gaming experience. And I think that's where 2K really separates from current gen to next gen. The actual gameplay and functionality between the two systems is like night and day. I created the standard playmaking shot creator build. I wasn't sure what type of build to create, so I started going and doing my research for trying to figure out what build will work best on current gen, as I don't know the thresholds and what builds work. What are the thresholds for shooting, finishing, things of that nature. So I wasn't exactly sure what to make, so I ended up with the standard playmaking shot creator build. And I gotta say, I got on current gen and we had an absolute blast. From the second we got on, from the second we started playing to the very, it was hard to get off. You remember 2K when 2K used to be like that? It was really hard to get off the game. It gave me like 2K20 type of vibes when I was grinding to legend on 2K20. Those were the type of vibes that I had when I was playing NBA 2K22 on current gen. Who would have thought that current gen was the actual wave as far as gameplay is concerned? So let me explain the reasons why I actually got on current gen yesterday. We were trying to get into the rec center on next gen, and we were getting error code after error code. We couldn't even join together as a squad to go into the rec center and try to complete those 100 wins that you need to get the racing suit. And I'm like 67 games in, so I don't need quite a few games to kind of get that racing suit. The goal is almost accomplished, but 2K wasn't letting us on. And I feel like the good majority of us just got fed up with the nonsense that we experience on next gen. It doesn't feel like a next gen experience, although the game is visually pleasing on next gen. No one can deny that. But I think as you continue to play the game day in and day out, those visual aesthetics kind of lose their allure. It kind of lose the feel, and you go by what you're actually experiencing with your frustrations versus your happiness or your enjoyment on the game. And that's what we've been going through on next gen, so we just decided, hey, let's make new builds and get on out there on current gen. And I gotta tell you guys, man, was that such a good choice to make, because current gen is absolutely fun. It takes all the nonsense out of the game that you experience on next gen, like intercept pass, like unrealistic intercept passes, or unrealistic chase down block animations where you're already dunking the rock and someone's chasing you down from half court. It's just these unrealistic aspects that you witness on next gen that aren't on current gen. We went out there with no badges. We all upgraded our player to about 80 plus, went out there with no badges. We completely dominated just because of our IQ and our skill from playing the game for so many years. We just went out there and had fun. We were throwing alley-oops. Another aspect that's really different from next gen to current gen is the way in which you throw alley-oops. Everything just feels more responsive. There's no timing or latency to worry about with catching alley-oops and things of that nature. You could actually pass the ball. I averaged a double-double. I got to like level 8, which was really dope. Everything just felt amazing on current gen. Now this very well could, because listen, entertainment is subjective. I get that. Some people may really find next gen way more fun. I gotta tell you, from my experience with all the like little frustrations from events not working, events not starting on time, latency issues, lag outs, error codes that you experience on next gen, I'm sure there's a lot of that on current gen, but minus the gameplay nonsense that you witness or experience on next gen, current gen just seemed a lot more well put together. It was just, the way in which, listen, I've been trying to get my dribble animations right on next gen, right? So I went and put the same dribble animations that I have on next gen and put it on my current gen build. And when I say everything was just so seamless and responsive, it was like night and day. I'm like, this is what we were supposed to be experiencing on next gen. I'm in the lab practicing hours upon hours on next gen, and it doesn't come to light in my gameplay. But let alone, I get on current gen and I make my first build, put the same animations on, and everything is responding like appropriately and accordingly to the dribble moves that I actually trigger up. It's like, come on 2K, you got to get this right. A next gen experience needs to feel like a next generation experience. From what I experienced yesterday, current gen is just well above. It gave me those 2K20 vibes that we've all been waiting for. If you guys are on current gen or next gen, let me know in the comment section below your experience. Which one do you like better? Like I said, we know entertainment is subjective, so there's going to be a bunch of you guys vouching for current gen, and there's going to be a bunch of you guys vouching for next gen. I will say to you guys that I am going to be playing a lot more current gen. When I had so much fun yesterday, I don't see me relinquishing that level of fun to go back to the frustrations that we experienced on next gen. The interceptor badge alone will keep you off of next gen wreck, because the intercept animations are so unrealistic, and it's not due to user timing. So it's not the player that's getting those intercept passes, it's actually 2K taking over for the player and getting these unrealistic intercept passes. Not to mention the idea of going for a contact dunk and triggering your aggressive skill dunk meter and then getting taken out of that contact dunk and being put into a layup. It's little things like this that really mess up the experience on next gen, in my opinion. I think if you trigger an aggressive skill dunk, you should follow through with that aggressive skill dunk. Whether it's completed or not depends on the defender, but that animation should never change if you make the choice to queue up an aggressive skill contact type of dunk. So being on current gen and being able to throw alley-oops and being able to just throw passes in general, threading the needle, things like that, is some of the stuff that I personally missed on 2K, and it was good just to have it back. It was like a sense of nostalgia that I haven't experienced on next gen. It felt good, everything was responsive. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I would definitely love to hear your feedback. Are you on current gen? Are you on next gen? Which one is better, current gen or next gen? Hash it out in the comment section below. I'll be playing current gen later today on live stream, so come on out and join us on our live stream. We would love to have you. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we intend to have a ton of 2K22 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.